women's suffrage movement started in 1840, and for all those years until 1920, they were struggling to gain the right to vote, to have a voice in the political system of the white man, of the founding fathers, because in the 1800s, they were not even able to own property, to keep their children if they divorced. They were not allowed to go to college because the role of women was just to remain at home and be homemakers. They called this the cult of motherhood. And it lasted even after World War II. There was still that cult of motherhood that was in place. And we even still see it today. Women who prefer to stay at home and take care of the children and sacrifice their whole lives, their whole minds, their creativity into having children. And women in the suffrage movement wanted to have legal rights, they wanted a voice, and it was certainly a noble pursuit to be able to be equal to men, because women are equal to men. And because we give birth, we certainly perhaps got a different role that's even more important to the survival of the human species, or equally so. Since I'm trying to build a partnership society, I don't want to raise one sex over the other, but this partnership needs to develop. But the problem is that it was never a women's world. This was always the vision of the male patriarchal society that built the Americas in a colonial spirit that they inherited from Europe. This whole lot system, the real estate system, that was very foreign to the native people because they didn't see how you could own the land. You couldn't own the water or the air. It was part of the great spirit of the earth. And so there was a communal reality that the white people couldn't understand. And to this day, they don't understand. They would rather just kill that idea, even if it means killing tribes, in order for that idea to just pass away. And what I am realizing is that this idea of collective land, of the sacredness of the earth, is vital to our survival. So we have massacred and killed the things that we need the most, these ideas that are crucial to us living in harmony with nature. And women finally became part of the lawmaking structure. This is the first woman who was elected to Congress. Her name was Radkin, and she actually was a pacifist. She didn't believe in war, which made her unpopular when the wars broke out in Europe. And women have supported this. For centuries, they have been part of the power structure. And this is architectural structure. You can see the columns are shaped as women because women support the patriarchy. They're the ones that make it happen. Without women supporting the genocidal system, then you wouldn't have it. If women as a group would understand that we have to build a woman's culture, a nonviolent culture, a war-free planet, then we could change the world because we have the voting right now. And if we had candidates that really support this new regime, this regime change, this going back to seeing the land as sacred, then I think that we can change the planet. So what I'm proposing is that on this 12,000 acres, we build a new model. And I'm calling this our ecology. Our ecology is ecological architecture. It is more going back to that Hopi village, except we built a city for 1 million people on it. All the surrounding land goes back to desert land that we could grow crops on, have for recreation, and just for wilderness. People need wilderness. We need it in our heads, and animals need it. The urban sprawl model is designed to just be auto-dependent. It destroys nature as it sprawls out. It creates all of these shopping malls and parking lots. It doesn't create community. It makes us into just separate individual families connected by telephones or by TVs, but it doesn't give us public space. It doesn't give us a way to become the Earth tribe. And that's what I most want in my presidency, is us to become the Earth tribe again. So I'm suggesting on this state land trust that we stop this development and we start building an ecology on it. So I'm looking for you, the brightest people of your generation, whatever generation it is, to help me in this resistance movement. It's a resistance movement against these Phoenix developers. This is a national call because we need a national movement to stop this. So please vote for Doctress Neutopia, aka Libby Hubbard, for president.